You are beautiful, oh Lord. You are beautiful. You are beautiful. You are beautiful, oh Lord. You are beautiful. You are beautiful, oh Lord. You are powerful. You are powerful. You are powerful. Hallelujah to the Lamb. Hallelujah. Hallelujah to the Lamb that was slain. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah to the Lamb. Hallelujah. Hallelujah to the Lamb that was slain. In the beauty of your holiness, Lord, I worship you. I worship you. Oh, in the beauty. Hi, everyone. I'm not going to complete that. You know why? Because I want you guys to go check her out, El Grace, EL and Grace. Please do check her out on her YouTube channel and enjoy more of the song. Good evening, everyone. How are we doing today? How was your day? It's Friday. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, everybody's so excited when it's Friday because you work from Monday to... And God bless you, Adora. Sorry, I'm supposed to do your show, but sorry, I'm doing this tonight. How are you, darling? So everyone is always looking for, is it Friday yet? Is it Friday yet? Because, you know, you work from Monday to Friday for people that do 9 to 5. If you work weekend, sometimes you have, you know, off day during the week, but it's Friday. Thank you guys for coming. Please do share me out. I'm going to be sharing myself out soon. If you can, do share me out. Please, I'm begging you to share me out. We have a wonderful topic today that we would like to talk about. Hey, darling, Adora, how are you, darling? How are you doing? Thank you. Our scene is always about, you know, topic that people don't want to go to. I like to explore. I like to go to those topics and, you know, do something with the topic. I'm not scared. I'm a bold person. I like to, you know, take up a challenge. So we're going to be talking about a topic that sometimes we don't want to talk about. Okay. So guys, please do share me out if you can. God bless you. Love you guys. Thank you. Becca, how are you? How are we doing? How are you doing today? Okay, please, guys, if you can share me out, that would be wonderful. We're talking about faking orgasm. Somebody will hear like, Cindy has fallen out of faith. She's no longer serving God. I am. It's what we do. So sometimes we do pretend, and these things is good to learn about it and then do it the right way.
I am in already. I'm in building.
Instead of, you know, not you know, doing the wrong way. So I'm going to be quickly bringing my guest today because I know the topic is very juicy. So I want us to, you know, take time and talk about this topic today. So my guest is all the way from America. Her name is El Grace. She's a worship leader. She's a songwriter. Please, guys, like I said before, do check her out on all social media platforms at El Grace. And God bless you. Thank you. Okay. Who? Hi. Becca, please don't ask Becca. Fake it to make it. Don't. Somebody's cracking me up. I fake it to make it. Don't fake it. Don't fake it. Okay. Hi, El Grace. How are you doing?
I'm good, my sister. How about you?
Thank you. I'm very well, thank you. How is your day going? I know you guys are still in the afternoon. We're wrapping up for the day. How is your day?
Yep, it's around 2. Day's been going good. Thank
Right.
God. And
Good,
how
good.
about yours?
Yeah. I'm glad it's Friday. Woo-hoo.
Yay.
Don't mind me, silly me, but I'm glad anyway. So I'm going to be sharing us talking quickly. I've introduced you a little, but if please tell my viewers who you are, your base, what you do, that'll be fantastic. Please.
Um, Thank you, sister. Like my sister said, my name is El Grace. I'm in the United States. I'm a nurse and I'm a music minister, just like she said.
And nurse. So I need somebody to nurse me now, please.
Oh God, you got me. Unfortunately, I'm thousands of miles away,
I know.
but you know,
Don't worry. I hope to visit. I just that I'm scared of flying. So each time they say, I know I'm not going, it's too long to get there. But maybe someday I'll be bold enough to fly. And
you serious? You scared of flying?
I am. When I want to go
Wow.
to it's just 2 hours, I'll check. The first thing I do is to check the distance. How long is it gonna take? They're like, no, I'm not going there. It's too far. Don't mind me. Okay. El Grace, what is your name? El Grace after El Grace, I think is a stage name. What is your
My full
please?
name is Grace Oluwadia, and the name El Grace means God's grace, which is really from my name. I just took the S out so people don't call me Hell's Grace.
Oh, fantastic. I love it. El Grace.
Thank
Amazing.
you.
Amazing. Okay.
Thank
We're talking about faking orgasm. And before we go into it, um, are you in love or have you ever been in love before?
Of course. Of course. I just keep my relationship and family away from, from from the public. I like to be private when it comes to my private life. But of course, so yes, I do.
Hmm. Can you tell us the feeling? How was the feeling? Or how is the feeling?
Well, I think about love different. I don't know, maybe I think about love different from everybody. I won't take it as a feeling, really. I take it as something that it's more like I maybe I should say it's more like an action word.
Okay.
So I didn't take it myself. I didn't take love as a feeling for me. I took it as, well, it's a beautiful thing. Let me just put it that way. I take it as something that you just realize you do these things because you love this person, and this person just realize they do these things because they love you, and it's mutual, and it's a very good feeling. Let me say it that way.
Wow. It's a beautiful feeling. And then people can tell us their own understanding based on your experience. But there's something somebody once said, which I cue into it. He said it gives you strength. And I know it's true. And it
That's very true.
makes you to grow. And the strength she's talking about, things that ordinarily you'll be dragged out to do, then you see yourself doing it because you have someone backing you up. So you see yourself flying, kind of, if I may say, if I may use that word. Amazing. It's a beautiful thing to be in love. So today we're talking about faking orgasm. But please, can you tell my viewers what is orgasm? I don't even know what that is.
Well, it's your topic. Well, I'm just gonna make it simple. When you are in the right relationship, when you are married, um, you and your man, you and your husband, you do what God has ordained that you're supposed to do, sex. And at some point you reach a point where I don't know how to explain it, but I think that's the end point of it. That's the climax of it all.
But you're on a medical line when someone,
Hmm.
what is orgasm? Because I like people, because why I always ask this question or ask for definition, because so that we'll carry everyone along. Sometimes
Hmm.
we come into a room, we think everybody knows what we're talking about,
Everything. Yeah.
but some people don't. We have people on I will use the word low class. We have people on a middle class. We have people on a higher.
Hmm.
So in terms of knowledge, So sometimes it's good for people to be able to understand what we're talking about so that they will benefit, in what we're talking about. So on your medical level.
You know, the funniest thing, I have never, you saying it now and actually thought, thought to look it up. I've
Mhm.
never looked that up to know what that is.
Okay.
And you're right, some people do not know what that means.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go off of this very this is a plain explain this is a plain definition of a website. It says the moment of most intense pleasure in sexual intercourse. And
Mhm.
I think one of the advantages of that is, and I think every couple is supposed to experience that,
Okay.
because it actually brings you together more. It makes you, I don't know, you feel as one when you do that together as a couple. So yeah, that's a very good definition that I found online.
Okay. I have something here. Is a feeling. I know you mentioned that you mentioned pleasure. Is a feeling of intense pleasure that happens during lovemaking. It's called coming or climaxing. Like you see, oh, I'm coming, or I'm coming now. Do you want me to come, darling? Do you want me to still go on? So it's that feeling that when you're making love with
Mhm.
your partner, that
Mhm.
you wanna the man want to release sperm, then that women as well we do. And
Mhm.
I'm going to focus on women today. Okay, somebody says something, say orgasm is the feelings you get when a man penetrates inside of you and you are sexually satisfied.
I have another definition. It says the orgasm is widely regarded as the peak of sexual excitement. It is a powerful feeling of physical pleasure and sensation, which includes a discharge of accumulated erotic tension.
Amazing. So, guys, so if you're still wondering what we're talking about, there's a 3 or 4 definition of what orgasm is. So, I think we'll break it down in a way whereby both the high people that are very high in knowledge and people that are really low will be able to understand what we're talking about when you release sperm, either him or her. So when you're like out, if you're in that climax where you want to, so that's what it is, so that we will understand and carry everyone along. And the next question I have here is it possible to fake orgasm?
Of course. Of course. When I saw that topic,
Mhm.
I went and looked online and I saw 80% of women fake orgasm
80%. Okay. Amazing.
based on Google.
Okay.
Not my research,
Okay.
but based on Google.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So that's very high.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm amazed.
Me too. I got 75%, but 80 and 75 is very close, which is
Yes.
really, really surprising that
This
women.
is off of the news, actually. This is off of, I think, NBC News
Mhm.
website. Yeah.
From your side. Wow. Wow. It's really surprising that, we have that high number of percentage of women who okay, I'm going to come to my, okay, that takes me to the next one. Why do women fake orgasm? Sorry. Why do, and we say that they are not enjoying sex or love making sessions with their partner, or they don't understand, what it means, or is their partner putting them off? Some partners are off putting, that maybe because of the long issues in their relationship, that person is irritating you, that you don't even want to like have that sexual intercourse with them. So why do we women fake orgasm, more especially
Oh,
in the body of Christ?
okay. Thank you very much. That was where I was gonna give you three reasons, and then go that route. The
Mhm.
first reason I found online is faking to keep a partner, faking to sexually satisfy a partner, faking for lack of a reason not to. However, that's based off online. From my own thinking and what things I could understand, some people do because they're ignorant.
Okay.
They don't know, like you said.
Yeah.
Some people, on one side, what of some of the things you said as well, they don't even know what orgasm is. They've
Mm,
never experienced it. They didn't even know there's anything called that. However, there's two other parts. Christians that are too Christianly. That's my word.
okay.
They are too religious, too Christianly to take time to enjoy themselves. That's one. Two, some people have probably been abused.
Mm,
Three, and they cannot maybe they can't even experience it, but they don't want their partner to know.
mhm,
They just, and then some Christians that submissiveness,
mhm,
or inability to voice what they like and what they are going through because of this Christianly life too, put you in that category that you suffer in silence.
mm. Okay, I'm going to read something. Somebody says something, and it says some men may not have the patience to walk the woman, and then some women are not sexually and may be ignorant. That's another thing I saw. She said, and I agree with her. She said, I would believe it because some men come quickly, sorry, and women needs more time. Yes, I'm going to explain a little bit. With women, our compartment is here and there, but with men is just down below. So a woman needs a reason why she should make love to you, but a man needs a space. Is there any space for sex? But a woman too, you have to start tilling the land or the ground from morning. You can't start making me angry from morning and in the night you say, open, let me enter. A woman will tell you, no, I don't want you to go in. So, but if you soften the ground from morning, if you water the ground, I tell you, both of you will enjoy it. But because of this, what will I say? That more especially African men. Sorry, guys, if you're an African man here, but sorry, I'm just saying because of the we don't take time to soften the ground. We just think it's our right because you're my wife. I have to take it. No, and it's for both of you to enjoy it anyway. Like you said, because of we are too churchy, we're too holy that we pretend and die in silence. If God did not value this relationship, He couldn't have created Eve.
No.
When Adam was so lonely, you look at Adam and say, continue with this man. No, I better hurry up and provide a soulmate. God decided to, give him that lady that will, touch him, that will give him that womanly touch. So yes, Baker, you're right. Women take time. But if a man till the ground or water the ground from one, I tell you, by the evening, it will not be difficult. You will even be begging the man, to come to you. And again, like I said before, some partners are off-putting. Women just pretend, you know what, hurry up and go. Some will be pressing their phone while they're making love. Why? Because they're not there. Physically, they're just there on the bed. Mentally, they're not there. I'm
Far
not
away.
making you need to be there mentally, physically, emotionally. You need to be there for you to be able to enjoy it, for you to be able to reach that climax. And some people, again, there's something I noticed that some people who are circumcised, from some ladies, they don't tend to come. They don't even know what it means. So that would be another. That might be another, set of people that they don't even know what it is because that circumcision has destroyed that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to add any other thing there before.
Yeah, we kind of hit the nail on the head. And it's sad to know a lot of women. When I saw that number 80%, that was kind of alarming
Mm,
to know that a whole 80% of women go through this, you
mm,
know.
okay. Hi, say something. Say, when a relationship is not built on truth, then the parties get involved in trying to impress the other for reasons they are not you try to, which you're supposed not to. I know it's really, really. Hi, Nara, how are you? Hi, Ngos, how are you? Thank you for joining us. Yes, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Honestly, you need to be. Sometimes men have to release their urge. Yes, and if he is not sensitive to her, Becca, well done, to her emotions, the woman will feel deprived, and which is what I find out in the African community.
Community.
They
Yeah.
don't care about your satisfaction.
Feeling. No,
All they want to do is just pour that sperm. Before you know it, they're snoring. And that pisses women off. No, 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 let's be honest. She is
that's
just,
very true.
she's starting the engine and you bam, you're done. You're gone.
Also,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say this. I always tell people this. One of the things that causes trouble in a lot of relationships when it comes to Africa and our Christian community, based on we seen women has to submit. Of course, I'm not against that. But so submissiveness doesn't mean the woman actually becomes the slave. So you have this woman wake up 5 a.m. in the morning, get the kids ready, take them to school, prepare the food for the husband. He goes to work, she starts cleaning up the house, does all this stuff. At the end of the day, she starts cooking again, teach them their schoolwork, they're running around doing chores, doing all this all day, all night. And then at night, she's all tired and you want her to do this. The man doesn't really understand what she's been going through. Obviously, you see her look stressed out when you get back home, but you still can't think and fathom in and think that okay, at this time, what can this is not what she really needs from me. it,
Mm-hmm.
Anything you can do to like make her relax at that moment will help, will make her feel loved, will make her feel wanted, that she would actually cooperate and want to do this. If not, she's just gonna open her legs, either refuse or open her legs for you to do what you want to do, and she doesn't care. But in order to massage your ego, she fakes it so that you think she enjoyed it.
No, I love that point you made then. Honestly, amazing. Guys, please, I want all your comments. This is what is happening in our community, in our churches. You say something, and I think Becca said that too. She said, the woman has been through a lot during the, during the, she has been working, like you said. She have the children. She will clean the house. Like I always say to people, the women, we are drivers, we are is it chef, we are cleaners, we are um, we do laundry, we do all sorts. We cook, and at the end of the day, like you said, it's we women we think so fast. I will expect you, honey. You're too tired. Just relax. I'll prepare the dinner. But hell no, no. They just you two went to work, and then maybe he came back before you, and then he's now sitting down, flicking the remote, waiting for you to come back and prepare the dinner. To me, no. Even sometimes when you've prepared it or is in the freezer, they want you to serve them and feed them. All they need to do, bring it out and warm it. No, I want my slave to serve me. And then at night, you want to like tap her, please open. Like you said, I don't want to argue today because I've had, I've had, I've had busy day at work. I had a very stressful. I just open
Mhm.
outside. Go, you finish? Okay, bye. And this is not good for our relationship. Let's be honest.
No.
The topic I bring is not for to wow people, but I think that's what we're facing, and for us to learn and be able to change that. Somebody said that we go to church. What do we get from going to church? There should be a change. There should be a transformation. The same thing in this platform. It's not just for us, it's happening, whether we like it or not.
Well, the person that commented we go to church.
Mm,
Church doesn't help in some in this situation sometimes, because all the church talks about is women submit to your man, man love your woman.
mm,
Sometimes it's not just about saying it, it's actually about, first of all, act it, let
mm,
them see you act it. Second of all, break it down. Break it down. Let the man know what submissiveness means.
mm,
Being submissive means let the man know what loving your woman is. Your reading your love woman's love language matters a lot. Your
yeah,
knowing your woman's what she's going through feelings matters a lot. You just need to see her face to know that oh, she's stressed out.
yeah,
All you need to do is see her face to know that man, she must be tired right now. What
mm,
can I do to help?
mm,
Make the woman feel wanted, make them feel loved. Don't make them feel like a furniture in the house. So when the church keeps hammering, be submissive, love your man, love your woman, that does not help the situation. It doesn't at all. That's all they take from the church. You need to be submissive to me. I married you. I paid your dowry. That's all that comes out of that. But when they break it down, what loving your woman is, what respecting your woman is, what understanding her language, her love language, her feelings, even to the look on her face, what it means, it goes a long way. Then you guys can walk hand in hand. She'll feel loved, she'll feel wanted. By the time you're ready to do stuff together, she'll be into it all the way and she won't have to fake it to massage your ego.
Nora said something. Hi, Nora. How are you? She said this issue is actually top on the list in African homes. And be honestly, so sad. And you still want sex. You still want to make love. She isn't your slave. You know, they think, I said, we're very easy to get. We're very simple. Guys
Yeah.
understand, honestly. Little things you would do, like you said, just looking at her face and say, you know, honey, I'm going to run you bath and then I will give you a massage. By the time you calm down, dinner will be ready. That's as simple as that. Even for the
Yeah.
ones that cannot cook, okay, we're going to order something today.
Yeah.
What do you like? What, kind of food? Because I know it's because Jesus. And that's where you have the problem. Because if I've worked all day and come back, like me, from my door, I go straight to the kitchen. From work, enter straight to the kitchen. So you can imagine, that's my life. And then somebody was asking me something, what, how will you feel? I'm like, if I say, what will make me that I just come home, dinner is ready, I'll be happy. It's as little as that. So when you want the bedroom business, it will not be struggle. You will not fight for. They say it's their right, so you will not fight for your right. Since it's your right, you will not fight for that your right. Somebody said it's the man's word. I don't want to hear that because it's not. The Bible says you're in partnership. Partnership means you have a share. Like you said, they just hammer on respect. There's more to that. Like I always say to people, respect is earned. You don't just, you earn it. How do you earn it? Little things you do.
That's why I said I see love more like an action word. When when you see the things that person does and what you do, you realize, oh, this person truly loves me.
Okay. Like Nora said, this is happening in a lot of African homes. How do we stop this? Can we stop it? Is it possible to stop it?
Uh,
Honestly, because when there's a problem, for me, I always have a solution, not the problem, because the problem is, so it's just solution. So what can we do to, because like you said, 80% of people, Ngo, thank you so much. I love this man. You just drop a huge, I love that. We're going to read that later. So how can we stop this in homes? But
so
can we stop it before we?
it's to an extent, yes. Thank God for internet. Thank God for platforms like this.
Mm-hmm.
Another way, another place you can actually reach people, if the churches will not say, oh, this is against the Bible, it's against the word of God. A church is a very good place to do that again. People should not shy away from talking about some topics. It is natural. God made it. It will happen. Why can't we discuss it? So in situation, if seminars could be set up in churches, because a lot of people go to church. A lot of people go to church. A lot of people do church. Seminars can be set up in churches. Education can be done in healthcare facilities. Talk to somebody. Are you going through this? Talk to somebody in confidence. And then seminars in churches among women, among men, to talk about things like this. Educate men more, educate women more, have them feel free to be able to say their minds, have them understand these things and how things are supposed to work. I think even if all of it cannot be stopped, some of it can be.
I think, like you said, educate men, educate women, but even educating someone is someone that is ready to be educated. Because if you're not ready, no matter, there is no amount of education that will stop that. But that person has to be ready that, okay, this is not okay. This is messing up my, home. What do I need to do? Then when you go for that education, you see things, changing. It might not be quick, you know, gradually things will begin to change because
Yes.
You've made that decision that you want to acquire this knowledge because I didn't know, but now I want to know. What do I do? Okay, let me quickly read what Ngo said. He said, I think that it is not always that men look at the women as slaves. Okay, I think this conversation can be an opportunity to educate both men and women. Sex is generally taboo in that's why I use the word lovemaking to break it down a little bit. Sorry, sex is generally taboo in African community. Actually, actually, even white Westerns have that taboo. First, growing up, we heard about sex in unrealistic, exaggerations. I thought on my first experience there would be a thunders and lightning in the city. Oh, it's jumping. All right. I did not even understand myself, sexually. We were both disappointed. So it had nothing to do with, okay, what's the rest? I can't say the rest. Okay, it is not about educating men or women. It's a personal decision. It still comes to that. Everything is about education, but you have to decide, like we said before.
Yeah.
You make that
Yeah.
decision. Like I always, even to follow Christ is a choice. Give us that choice. He not force us to follow him.
No.
Is a choice, is a decision, or I want to follow Christ. So the same thing, everything in life is about decision. What do I want to gain out of this? Am I okay the way it's going, faking it, or do I want to change it? Then you, and I always say, people, sit yourself down and talk to yourself. Have a word with yourself. And it's when you do that you see change will come. Nobody will change anybody until you sit yourself down, have a one-to-one talk with your own self and say, you know what, self? We're having a real talk today. This ain't going to continue. I need to stop. Then you start seeing things like maybe this program, then you join for you to get a knowledge and all that. But when your mind is closed, you can't get nothing. Even when they come, you use that African ego. Let them shut up. Like somebody says sometimes, what are we? We don't have a job. I'm like, seriously? We don't have a job. Seriously? Nobody pays us to do this. We just do the
No.
charity to benefit, for someone to be benefited.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you sitting down saying we not about job. You see, what kills us is lack of awareness, lack of knowledge. And knowledge, I always say, knowledge is not you going to uni. Knowledge can be you, the little course you do becomes something. They say little drop of water makes, an ocean. So please, we need to, okay, the men should get themselves educated, learned how Christ love his church and gave his life. So men should love. If you say that, sis, they will tell you, you have a point there. Like, we don't, like what you're saying, El Grace, always say submit. Love your wife. When you love your wife, submission becomes so easy.
Yes.
It becomes so easy.
Yeah.
Yes, honey. Yes, sweetie. Yes, babes. Whatever you call your becomes so easy. But when everyone is, okay, let me go. He says, so men should love like Christ, and submission on the women's side will not be, as if I didn't even finish this will not be difficult. Honestly, it will be so easy when you do that. So another question I have here, you answer that they need to, get education, get knowledge, for them to be able to, stop that. But I would say if it has gotten so bad, you need to seek professional help. Because if your partner is putting you off, there's no knowledge, because even if he hears it, irritates you. It irritates you because you don't want to hear it. So I would say look for professional people in the professional level to be able to give you counseling or therapy or whatever, to be able to,
Can I say something?
Yes, please.
From you saying look for professional help just brought another thing to my mind.
Okay.
So when let's forget about ignorance and other things that people go through. Another thing that women go through is hormones.
Yes.
Hormones, stress, and all these things can make a woman not, can reduce a woman's libido.
Yeah.
And when that happens, when you stressed out, that can reduce your libido. When your hormones are out of place, that can reduce your libido. Premenopause can reduce your libido. Menopause can reduce your libido. All these things can reduce a woman's libido. And when a woman's libido is reduced, she doesn't always feel like having sex, or she's hardly in the mood. In situations like that, she might not want to communicate with her man, and that can make her be faking orgasms too, just to save her own self. First of all, to save her own self. Second of all, because they don't even know that's what they're going through. They just realize they don't feel like having sex, and they just try to live with it. So those are some other things people can be going through too.
And is it not like you having a conversation with your partner? Because see what we're talking about.
Communication.
Yeah. Have a conversation.
Communication.
We women, I say Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. We have a lot. When you're growing up, you start having your period. When you finish, you start having a baby. And then like, God have mercy. You now go into menopause. Some people, oh Lord, today you're hot. I'm like, it messes up your system. But for your partner, you know, they should know that women, honestly, we, like you said, it messes up everything in our body.
Yeah.
So
Men don't understand women's hormonal issue. A lot of men do not understand women's hormone. A woman can be crying 1 minute, and the next minute she's angry. The next minute she's lashing out. Hormones make women act so many different ways that men do not even understand. So that can actually disturb relationship between men and women. But focusing on this faking orgasm thing that we're talking about, that can be a very big problem in relationship when a woman is going through all of that and she can communicate it with a man. So and it boils down to love. When there's good love and relationship and respect between the two of you, you'll be able to tell your man anything, and he'll be able to understand what you're going through, and you guys will be able to work on a solution together than for you faking it to make it and suffering in silence.
no. What you said, it just because they, like you said, they will tell you submit. They tell you that they owe you like their property. So they do, and you have to listen. You have to, whether you're in the mood or not. You know, women we have this phrase, I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. There's a video I did that you're never in the mood. There's a woman like that they never in the mood. Day one, they are doing Bible study. Day two, they're doing fasting. Day three, each time you touch them, they're never in the mood. But that's where communication comes in. Honey, is there anything going on, with your body? Because I've noticed, and most especially if this woman hasn't been doing this before, and you observe this and started doing it lately, it's good to sit her down and say, honey, I've noticed something, I've observed, but because they don't even care. Men are very self-centered. They want to satisfy that their sexual, or that's it. Whether you like, be in the mood. Whether you like, don't be in the mood. I've got this couple. Each time I used it to make a joke, but it happened. That each time he's about to go to work, he said the woman, oh, hurry up. I know I'm going to work. That's 2 minutes in, out. And the woman is just waiting in the kitchen. You just telling her, hurry up, he's coming. I want to do what? Do what? She went to work, she came back, she's trying to prepare dinner for the children, and you're telling her, hurry up, I'm going to work. No, I'm going night. I need to. Did you help her to prepare food for the children?
No.
When you come back, don't worry, I've prepared the food. I want to tell you something in the bedroom. I have some surprise for you. That would be easy. That would sweeten, that would totori her mind. If you don't know what totori means, see me after this. Oh God, sorry guys. that would make her feel like a woman. Some people know how to treat a woman. Should be treated like a princess, like a queen.
Yes.
In my house, I call my daughter princess. The brother would like, but we're not in palace. I said, this is my palace. She is my princess, and I'm the queen of this house. So we need to treat them like an egg. You know what? See what we go through in life.
It's a lot.
Period, having bearing, If they give you tear, that one is another problem. You can't wee, you can't poo. All those things. And some people, when they're doing their period, it hurts them. You know, they have the stomach ache, stomach upset or whatever, and it's very severe. And then we do all, and then we nurse a child for how many years? Come on, guys, give us some credit. So if we fake it, don't blame us, though, because our life is so stressful. Like you said, our a lot of things, you know, is really messing the women up. That, please, men, you need to pay attention closer to your woman. And if you can't read her, do sit her down and have a word with her. And know, honey, what is going on? She might start crying. And then it's for you. She be the shoulder she can lean on and cry. Before you know it, your thing don't enter. Because you've given, you know, there's a free access. But what you do is going to grant you that access. The Bible says that enter his gate with thanksgiving. The same way, if you want to enter the gate, you need to use the password. You need to, in relationship, we have password to access that heaven.
Yep.
But if you fail to use that password, no access for you. You can't access that heaven. That paradise is not for you. Okay. God says something. The couples need to have moments of constructive, loving oh, that key word there, constructive. And how do you construct what suits your relationship? Like I always say, every relationship is different. What we pick is the good things, make sure you pick it. But every relationship is different. The way your relationship is, the way you deal with your man is not the same way I would deal with mine.
No.
It says this cannot be done when there is frustration, when there is too much going on. Please note that even the most advanced scientists struggle to understand the women. Men need to love the woman beyond feelings, and give her a safe space to open up. He used another keyword I love, a safe space. Be able to open up. He said, and never use what she shares against her. We're
very true.
I'm telling you, we're very delicate. Okay, to wrap this up, what advice, to conclude, what advice can you give? I know they've given us a lot of comments, a lot of beautiful comments here. So what advice can you give? More especially, I still bringing it because we're Christians. So what advice can you give to our fellow sisters who are still faking it and not enjoying love making? This is so sweet, but you have to do it with the right person to be able to enjoy it. But when you're doing it with the wrong person, it's going to be sad.
It's hard. Yeah.
You won't enjoy it. So what advice? I'm not going to tell people, leave your man. It's up to you. You know, this divorce thing is up to you. But I'm telling you, separation is up to you. But if you find out that the situation, then let me leave my sister. So what advice can you give to people who are, this?
First of all, I would say understand yourself. Understand your body very well. When you understand your body very well, know what works well with you. Try to communicate with your husband. I know it's hard to communicate with a lot of African men. A lot of African men don't like their wives to talk. They shush you before you start. That's that. But try to communicate as much as you can. If you can communicate at this point, I really don't know what to say, because the next thing that will come out of my mind is not really too good. If you cannot communicate your feelings with your man, then that relationship is a little bit. But I would say educate yourself, know yourself very well, know your body very well. Sometimes it's good to sit down, stop and think, okay, why am I doing this? Is it because of myself? Is it because of my feelings? Is it because of my body? Is it because of stress? Is it the way he's doing it with me? What is actually the cause of? As a nurse, you first of all assess the situation. You assess the situation. Once you try to be honest with yourself, it's your problem. If you can know what the problem is, then you think about, okay, then what is the next thing? Do I have to talk to him about it, or is it me? Can I fix me? Do I need a little bit of help? Maybe my stress is too much. If I can get some help, maybe that will help. Feel free to communicate with your man, not with somebody else first, your man first. But then if you realize you need to seek medical or psychological
Yeah.
help, then go ahead. Feel free to do so. We have just one life to live.
Mm.
Why suffer in silence? By the time you're 60 and you look back and you realize it, you can't fix it. You can't get those years back.
Back.
God made sex for a particular reason.
Same.
It's not bad.
Mm.
If it was something bad, he wouldn't create it to happen between man and woman. He looked at Adam and said he needed a woman and gave him a
Mm.
woman. He fellowship with Adam the same way you two need to fellowship with one another. So please work and whatever you can do to get you to stop faking it till you make it.
There's another thing, please, I will say here, religion. Some people see my topic, I'm like, ooh, it's so strong. I can't. I'm like, look at them. What are you talking about? So that's no, to be honest. And look at it, I'm like, oh, Cindy. In the secret, behind the closed door, they will do more than you and I. But
Of
when they come
course.
out, oh, Cindy, your topic is too strong. I can't handle it. I don't want to attend your program. I'm like, seriously? Please do not come. It's not for you.
I don't want to attend your
Yeah,
program.
yeah, because of that.
Wow.
I don't even want to like. I don't want to comment. I'm like, wow, bravo. And how old are you? 40 something? I'm not even talking to a child of 15. You're a big woman. So religion, please, guys, we need to. And you know what baffles me is that we're talking about husband and wife. That's what we're talking about. Husband and wife. And they still behaving as if they are even boyfriends behave more better than husbands and wives. So if you're dealing with your husband and your wife, why shouldn't you express yourself? Like you said, have a talk, one-to-one talk with your partner. And if you cannot communicate your needs to your partner, what's the need? Like you said, you don't want to say it. Me too, I don't want to say it. But if they give me permission, I'll say it. I will say, but religion has really made a lot of us, you're suffering and you're smiling. And when we come to church, all is well. It's well with you, sister. It's well with you, brother. And that pisses me off sometimes. Honestly. Sometimes I kind of fight somebody when they say it is well. I nearly bite. Not use that word on. I said that word is rude. Do not ever use it on me. And I know he knew what I know.
It's sarcastic a lot of times.
Bless you. I'm like, never ever use that word on me again, because you can't tell me it is well when you're doing what, and you're being, it's another way of abusing you.
Yeah, it's sarcastic. Yeah.
It's very sarcastic. It's another way of abusing. I said, never you ever. So what we see is that religion, please, guys, what we need is relationship, not religion. They start with R. Both of them start with R, but they're not the same meaning. Do not do religion, do relationship. You see the Holy Spirit telling you what to do, even in your love life. You know, when people say this, oh, God did not mention sex in the Bible. God read Songs of Solomon, guys. I know that's the part some people are too holy to read. As a portion of the Bible, some people, when they say suck breast, and all, they, oh, Jesus, I can't go there. And every night, I need to sing this sometimes. No. Go read Songs of Solomon.
Mm-hmm. I've had a pastor preach from Songs of Solomon before, and it was really good.
He said, your breast is like and we don't want to go there because we're doing religion. Please, guys, do relationship more. Don't do religion. Religion will not help anybody. Even your relationship, even your orgasm, religion will not help you. Relationship with God will make you to be able, it will direct you on what to do. And whatever you do with your partner, whatever, make sure it's what suits you guys.
Can I say something? Can
You
I
okay?
say something?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. You know what you said just now? Please, religion, it breaks relationship.
It does.
Please. Once you are too religious to understand your man's needs, it's not good. Once you are too religious to play love with your man, it's not good either. Religion makes you rigid. And all it does is breaks your home. Listen to your husband's love language. He doesn't need to say it all the time before you realize it. Please.
Wow.
Please.
He said it
religion.
Religion Okay, this has says something here. It says before you go to paradise, you need to start with opening prayer. And we know what opening prayer, but if you don't know, let me tell you what opening prayer is. Opening prayer, then you go to praise and worship, and then sometimes you do special number before the word or before offering. So guys, in your relationship, and sometimes it's a little bit crazy, but what suits your relationship, that's what I was create, what you two will enjoy, please. And it says, Ezekiel, how are you? God bless you for joining us. He said, our people perish for lack of knowledge, honestly. And what still is application? Know thyself is key. Great topic, ladies. Thank you so much, Ezekiel. How are you doing? Thank you. Know yourself. And the Psalm says the Songs of Solomon is his favorite. Yeah, if you want to learn about how to make love, guys, go to Songs of Solomon. When somebody tell me that, love making is not, I'm like, seriously? That means you pick and choose the holy ones you choose. All those ones, you should read it. If God did not desire us to have this, he wouldn't have created Eve. He would say, Adam, be on your own. Deal with yourself. So, guys, let's stop. In conclusion, faith, if you can. I know some people is gotten to that stage whereby there's nothing to do at all. There's no remedy at all, because even you're doing, the man is like not doing anything. You do at a point you fed up. You will join the chorus. And some women too as well. Some men will do, and the women is just too holy to even listen. Too holy to do all those, little things that makes them, body and soul. And then the man do. They'll start going outside. Start looking for, plan B to satisfy. And what I find out is that, when they have lovers outside, the lovers treat them better. So why can't you as a woman, why can't you as a man treat, that thing that you see outside, everything they said that what you see in Shokoto is whatever. How do they say it in Shokoto? What you're looking for is there.
Oh, in Shokoto, yeah.
Yeah, it's there. It's just for you to create what you want in your relationship. Make it your own. In relationship, you don't have to be, you do what suits your marriage, your relationship, so that both of you will be happy. If you're the third party, don't matter. It's you two, honey. Is this what? Bam. And it's always good to try new things. Like I did a topic of missionary. Some people are very comfortable in the missionary position. Like year one missionary, year two missionary, year three. At a point, you get fed up of missionary. You need to try new position, man. So the same thing to this, please, guys. We're like I always say, we're not condemning everybody. We're here to learn. You're here to learn as well, I believe. Please, guys, share this video to somebody that will be blessed. Let's come out of religion and come into a place of relationship with Christ. Relationship in your relationship, so that you enjoy. This marriage is sweet, though. Relationship is sweet, but it depends on how. It depends on how. Why I find that it's so sour and so because religion is there, and then people are pretending. Nobody wants to be themselves. You want to, you want to package, you want to fake. At the end of the day, the fakey, you cannot maintain the fake life. Then yawa will gas. So guys, please be yourself. Communicate your love language, like El Grace said. Communicate. And some people too don't have a love language. If you don't on this platform, please create one. Have a love language. What do you tell your woman and she start feeling honey? Or your man, the body start to they want to have you, they want to. All right, since they calm down, I don't want to go into that mood now. Thank you so much, El Grace. It's been wonderful.
You're welcome, sister. Thank you for having me.
Oh, everyone on this platform, thank you. You guys, I give you 2 thumbs up. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. Guys, please do check El Grace out on her social media platform. El Grace, El and Grace. Grace, we know Grace. Please do check her out on all her social media and support her. Support one another. It's always good to support. Show love. Like the love you're showing to Cindy. Show her little. No, show her big. Show her big. And if you go to America, she's a nurse. She will look after you both physically, spiritually. Thank you so much. God bless. And now, before I wrap, it's supposed to be a companionship, partnership, but nowadays it's turned out selfish and burden for some, and it shouldn't be. Thank you so much, darling, for coming. And do
Thank
have
you for having me.
a wonderful evening.
You as well. Thank you so much. Bye.
God bless you.
God bless you too.
Right. Okay, guys, thank you for coming. Thank you. It's been an amazing evening. Thank you so much. I love you guys, and I know God loves you too. And I look forward to seeing you next week with another juicy, juicy topic. And guys, if you're a lady and you want this hair, please do contact me, and I will make it available for you. It's from at Lush Hair, at Lush Hair. God bless you, and do have a wonderful evening. Bye. Thanks, Nora.